Hey, what is going on? It's Keisha from Imperial Custom Printing here in Omaha. How you doing? How are y'all doing out there on this fine Saturday? I'm doing okay. I'm glad it's the weekend, but um, things are still going. So, um, I guess I'll start out with. Well, maybe I should wait until some people get in here. Maybe some people get in here. I'm not that popular yet, so but that's okay. I don't care about being popular. Um, so yeah, things are crazy. Like things are kind of crazy right now. In a good way for business, not so good for the weather, if you haven't heard already. But let's just hop right into it. I don't think anybody's gonna come on here too early anyway, but so I'll start out with what a lot of people already know if you watch the news. Omaha got hit by a huge E5 tornado yesterday. And it's crazy because we get tornadoes here, but we don't get E5 tornadoes. So we don't even get E3 tornadoes like that. At least not near this area. I don't know about the middle and the panhandle, but over here, no, not really. But anyway, I'll just kind of share my experience about it, and then I'll talk about business. So I work part-time at a car lot out in Gretna. So Gretna is about 25 minutes away from me, west. And it's a town of like 8,000. So it's small, and it's, a farm town that it's nearby, or it's close enough to where that tornado initially formed at. So I was at work yesterday, and I do like the title runs. So like when they need titles for cars, I'll drive down to the DMV, which is a 25, about 20-minute drive away from there, down southeast. So I was doing that errand. I get a call from the other salesman that's at the lot, and he's like, Keisha, I need you to get here. There's supposed to be a nasty storm coming. I need your help moving these cars. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'll get there. So I'm hauling my tail back to get there, and I'm noticing the sky is looking kind of strange. I'm like, yeah, that's not looking good. But, hey, storms happen. So, we'll see what happens. You don't really get excited until it happens here, right? So I get there, and I'm locked out. They had already started moving cars. We start arranging stuff, and I got to drive so many cool things yesterday. But as we were doing it, it was getting darker and darker, and then it got cold, which, that's a big sign that something bad's about to happen. So we did the last run of cars, and literally when we were headed back, and we were like, okay, we're done. Let's get everybody. The sirens were going. We were driving back from where we were dropping them off at, which was in some farmland, around farmland. And we saw in the distance the tornado forming. We were like, oh my God, there it is right there. That's the tornado. So we were, so the owner's, just to give you perspective, the owner's an older guy. He's 66. And so we're all like, oh my God, let's get out of here. He's driving the truck, and he's like, man, back in 19 da-da-da. And he's driving 25 miles an hour. And we're all in the back go, just go. Just go. We don't have time for this stuff. Just go. So we get to the lot, and I initially decided, just because, tornadoes can move pretty fast, and I didn't know the way that it was going around the area, I didn't know what was going to happen. So I was initially okay, I'll just stay at the car lot. Y'all got a basement here. I'll park my car under the awning so that maybe, I don't know, probably wouldn't touch. But, I was thinking in terms of if the tornado doesn't hit and it's just hail, then my car can get some protection at least. So, because they were talking about golf ball to baseball size hail, they didn't know. So, I mean, that's pretty bad. We were moving his cars. But then I came to my senses and I was like, no, I'm going home. Like, so I got in my car and I hauled my butt home, and it was just getting really, so by the time I got home, all my neighbors were outside pretty much, and we saw how big it got, and it was like I could see it from my house because we live like up. So it was just, yeah, there it is. And we didn't know like where it was gonna go, and if it was gonna go north or if it was gonna head towards us, or anything can happen. So it was pretty wild yesterday. And it didn't hail where I was. So basically where they're saying that it hit in Elkhorn, I live about 10 to 50 minutes east of that area. So yeah. And I mean, if I could see it, then all it had to do was like come east. But luckily it didn't. It went north. So thank goodness. And then there was another tornado that spawned at the port. So I was literally like, my house is like in between where the tornadoes, but I was much closer to the Elkhorn, like area. So I'm just super thankful that my house didn't get hit. My car is fine. Everything's fine. So yay. But it was pretty crazy. And they're saying that it's around 2 today. It could happen again. Or they're saying it's going to happen again. We're under flood warning. It's a lot going on. So, yeah. I'm not going to get concerned until something happens. But, I remain pretty calm unless it's to not be calm. So, yeah. That's it about that. Now, let's switch over to business. So, I had like a point 2 weeks ago where I wasn't getting a whole lot. I was getting like I did a magnet order for 500 magnets. I'm trying to think of what else I did. Oh, and man, had a heck of a customer, but I did 2 banner flags for her and 2 banners. Now the banners are whatever. I get my banners and stuff from B2 Sign. I've never had a problem with them, ever with their banners. I mean, it's easy peasy. It gets here in like 2 days every time. It's always good. My issue was the banner flags. I didn't understand their template and they didn't like mark it. So me and her were going back and forth on the design. She was kind of picky about it. Part of it was understandable. Part of it was just like, how was I supposed to know this? But we got it figured out. And so I tried to use their template to make sure that, it printed right. It was sized right. All that. That part was kind of a pain in the butt for me. Cause like I said, I didn't understand it. Their template didn't or maybe I just was so confused. Like I just didn't pay attention, but like, I could literally not tell that this was supposed to be the front side of the flag. This was supposed to be the back. So I'm thinking like, oh, this is like, and I ended up reversing it. She didn't care. She still liked it. It still came out great. It's just like, it's still readable, but the colors that I put on it was just on the wrong side of the flag. It's still going to grab attention. It's still going to work. So she was fine. She still paid me. Thank goodness. So I got that order delivered to her Thursday and got paid. It was my first time doing a deposit, and I got to say I hated it. I wish I didn't do that. But it happened, and I'm pretty sure I won't do that again. So I shouldn't have done it. I broke my rule and I wasn't happy. And no, that's what happens when you break your rules, right? So, but it worked out. And so I had those orders going on. It was kind of dead on a t-shirt thing. I mean, I had one. Well, at the time I had one. And then I had just finished the Cinderella order that she was a repeat customer. So yay, she loves me, and I love that she loves me because I love her, and we're good. So I'll take care of her, and she knows that. So right now, like this week, I've been getting like a lot more requests. So I got a request for a guy who wants 10 to 12 polos embroidered, and he wants 10 to 20 t-shirts front and back but I don't think that one's gonna. I don't think that one's gonna work out. I really don't think it's gonna work out because he's wanting it on the bartering system. I'm like, I don't see that happening. Like, I just don't. Especially since I have to broker out outsource my embroidery right now. Like, yeah. But I did end up getting a client referral, which I'm super excited about. She is with a really popular law firm in our area, and she was referred to me by the lady I did those colorful coffee shop shirts for. Got her from her. So shout out to Kelly. But she wants 30 shirts and then she wants 5,000 koozies, and I think she wants like wipes, like custom, like phone wipes in a little pouch. So, but she doesn't want the other stuff right now. She just wants the shirts. So I'm like, we'll figure the rest out. So I got that order. She placed that with me 2 days ago, and I was so excited. I was working hard for that one because I don't want to disappoint that client. So yeah, I ended up getting her, and her design is gonna be so easy. It's like 2 color front, 1 color back, and the colors don't touch. So yeah, we love it. We love it. And it's mostly text. So yeah, it's gonna be a piece of cake. I'm super excited about it. And then I have another one that is for a women's, it's like a rehabilitation thing for domestic violence, I think, or something like that. Or maybe it's for that. So yeah, got that. So those are my 2 orders I got to print like ASAP. I mean, the lawyer lady told me, she's like, you don't need to do it right now. She is such a good customer, like already, because she is like, don't rush, you don't need to do all that. Like, I just want the shirts. Just tell me a date so I know what to arrange this for. But there's like no hard, like it needs to be done here. I'm like, cool. Compared to the pain in the butt like customer I had, it was like a total 180, and it was nice. So yeah, so I'm super excited about that. And then my new printer is working out good. I'm so happy. It's made my life so much easier. I don't even know why I waited that long to get it. So I'm glad I got that. And yeah, so my thing right now is kind of shifting to pushing to like specific clients, because I mean I've tried to let other people in, but I don't know, I keep attracting the wrong people, and I know that that's just my fault totally. So I'm trying to just take a step back and think about who, just reevaluate who my customer is. I know who they are. It's just where can I find them? Where do I need to be putting my advertising at? So I know that I want to sponsor events. And I actually, speaking of, I ended up being chosen for 2 vendor thingies. So there is something called the Chigona Fest, and it's large. It's a relatively new festival they have here. And they're expecting at least 3,000 people. So that'll be cool. And they chose me as a vendor. And I'm super excited about that. So I'm hoping that I can get my sign-in sheet in time. And then I just also got chosen as a vendor 3 days ago for another pretty new festival that is the Melanin Market. And so that's going to be cool. And the guy that runs it and owns it, he definitely wants live screen printing. So I still need to talk to him about that. We just keep missing each other. We're both busy. I reach out to him. He misses. He reaches out to me. I miss. It's kind of crappy, but yeah, he wants that. So I'm definitely in there so I can maybe like work my way in that way. Maybe we can talk that day. I don't know, but I'm really excited about that. And then I have another one that is for a girl with leukemia. Her parents run this organization and they wanted some vendors. So their only requirement is that they have kids, or they have, the vendors that are there have something for the kids to do, because it's a kid oriented event. It's like a color run. If you ever heard of a color run, they squirt the colors and, all that stuff over the kids. So it's for them, and it's a fundraiser. And so they're just like, just bring activity for the kids to do. So I'm thinking like, I don't know, something for them to color on that I printed, or if I can find some kind of promotional toy that they can enjoy on the color run. I need to sit down and like set some time aside to, research that, because I definitely want it to be something that kids will enjoy. Especially since it's for a girl that has, leukemia. That means a lot to me. So yeah, I definitely want to do that. So I got those 3 events to plan for. And yeah, that's a lot of what's going on right now. I got another call yesterday, like in the middle of the storm. Not even kidding you. This lady called me while we were like in the middle of trying to bring in, to shelter. And she's like, I definitely want to order shirts from you. Like, I want that. I want 100 shirts. We have a family reunion coming up. Just give me a week to get the design and stuff to you and the sizes. I'm waiting on my family to get, the sizes to me. So I definitely want to use you. I want to use you. I was like, cool. I gave her a flyer, I don't know, probably like a month ago now. So that does work. The flyers have gotten me something. So that's cool. So I got that one. And then I actually had another lady reach out to me that wanted some family reunion shirts. And so I'm waiting to hear back. I sent her pricing and options. And I called her yesterday just to follow up. And she told me she's looking around at another shop too. So she's choosing between me and this other shop. And she said this other shop should be getting back to her on Monday. And I'm like, come to me, because I actually went to school with one of her relatives. I'm pretty sure it's her brother. So I was like, come on, I already know your family. Come on now. So come on, I'll take care of you. But she heard of me through Facebook and stuff. So the Facebook thing, I've been trying to promote myself so much on Facebook. So it's nice to see that, there's something coming from that, because Facebook has been blocking my stuff so bad. Like, if I put a website in there, if I put my, if I link my page, I mean, even if I link other people's pages, because, my thing is like, if I do an order for somebody, if possible, if they have a Facebook, I'll go and tag them and say, hey, check out what I did for blank, go, check out their business, that kind of thing. But I did it with the magnets and nobody saw it. No one sees it on my personal page or my business page. And I'm just like, man, Facebook is getting kind of lame, like for, just trying to get your exposure that way. Like, and it sucks because my Facebook, I feel like, is the most put together version of all of my social media, and so it really sucks. And I'm trying to decide if it makes me want to get off of Facebook, to be honest with you. Like, I get really sick of having to repost stuff, or, I don't mind that, but I'm talking about just for the sheer reason of like, no one saw it the first time, because Facebook does, they're trying to force you into paying for an ad or whatever. So I'm not liking that, but what do you do? I mean, a lot of people find me on Facebook. I mean, no one's really found me through Instagram. I have LinkedIn. I haven't really had anybody reach out through that. TikTok is pretty much useless. I mean, I really use TikTok for editing more than anything. So, and I don't use the thread thing at all. I have a thread for my business account, but I literally don't do anything. I've posted it one time, and that was when they first introduced it. So Facebook is my main thing. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure out what to do. And I mean, I've tried running ads on there, and I get nothing from them. Nothing. Like maybe 1 or 2, but not really. Nothing of grand value or anything. So yeah, I'm just trying to deal with that, trying to figure out what I want to do. I know that there are a lot of banner opportunities popping up around me here at local pools and batting cages and stuff like that. Batting cage thing I was going to do kind of fell through, and that's okay. But this lady reached out to me seeing if I wanted to get a banner to advertise my business for the season, the whole summer, at the pool that she runs. So we'll see about that. I am interested, and they're also having some kind of large event. She already has t-shirts for it. I already asked for that. I was like, all right, cool. But I can still at least maybe advertise there just to see. So, but yeah, I'm just trying to hang in there. Like I said, things are picking up. So I know I'm at a place where it's okay, I don't mind helping my friend out in Gretna, for a little bit, but I don't want my customers to pay for like, having to wait. Because there was not on the magnet order. I think that was, yeah. Well, between the magnet order and the banner order, like it was a little slower than I wanted it to be because I was out there. I take my computer, but I mean, I'm trying to sell cars. I'm trying to do bookkeeping, and then I'm doing my thing. So balancing all that is getting really hard. It's getting really hard. So, but I'm just grateful that things pick up. And it's April, so I was getting kind of concerned because it got good there for me for a second. Like just t-shirts, because that's what I want to do. I've gotten several promotional product things and signage, which is great, but that's not what I want to focus on. I don't always want that, So my dilemma right now is just trying to figure out how I can push shirts or apparel, but not pull in so many of these people just looking for magnets or, something that's not, non-apparel items. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know what to do about that. They know that I figured out that I think I just want to do apparel, embroidery, like screen printing, embroidery, and signs. I don't really want to do promotional products unless someone's like wanting that with their stuff, like this Hotman O'Brien lady. But I don't know. Oh, hey, Cynthia, how you doing? Yeah, I just try to see what I'm gonna do about all that. So, how are things going for you? How are things going for you? I feel like I've been missing in action a lot. Like I just been all over the place trying to do stuff. So I've been missing people's lives, all that stuff. So, but let me show you guys. How do I do this? I'm still how to share my screen and stuff. Oh, here it is. Is this it? Share screen. Oh. Oh gosh, I don't know what the heck is going on. Is this right? Oh, there it is. Here's me. Okay. So this is one of the designs I'm doing for this lady. She's the lady who runs this women's group that I need to do shirts for. So she wants it to be a one color. I'm going to make this black. And yeah, so it's going to be a piece of cake. I just need to take, oh shoot, that's not going to work. Forgot to ungroup it. Can I just take that? Yeah. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm going to do some work on that. Here, let me undo that. So I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do this butterfly. But I need to make this one color because that's what she's wanting. So I might take this back to my art guy and see if he can help me out with that. Because I can do some stuff on my own, but it just depends on how it's done. So, and then this is the Hotman O'Brien logo I got to do. So this will be the chest print. And yeah, black and yellow. Nothing touches. It's like super easy, mostly text and these blocks over here. So that's the front. And then this will be the back. So yeah, super easy job. And I just ordered that yellow. Oh, this was something I need to check back with this lady because she wanted some. This was just a sample design I did for her because she just was like, show me something to present to my team. I was like, okay, because it's like for a political campaign. So let me see. I have a couple of jobs I'm working on. One is epoxy wool for teachers appreciate. Ooh, oh, that's cool. That sounds cool. Cheer team. All right, awesome. Well, you should drop it in the what is that? Slack or whatever. Drop it in a group. Let's see some pictures of that. That sounds cool. Nice. Yeah, I know of a couple of printers that do like they just do cheerleading stuff, and I have no idea how they do that. That seems like that's a lot. Yeah, but that's cool. I hope that works out good. I believe in you. So yeah, that's pretty much what I got going on. I'm just trying to figure out. It's starting to look weird over here already. Again, they're talking about today is gonna be worse with the weather. Like I'm like, yesterday was pretty bad. I'm cool if we just do that one time, and the whole weekend there's gonna be tornadoes and all. So the sky is already changing. Boo. But oh well, what you gonna do? So yeah, I'm gonna stay on here super long. I just wanted to do an update and then let everybody know I was okay because I could have got hit yesterday. So I'm hoping that today won't be as bad. Hopefully they're just wrong. Hopefully they're just wrong. So yeah, see what else I got going on, or what I'm thinking about. I need to separate this art. That's definitely what I need to do. In fact, maybe I can show you how I separate this art. Let's see, because I learned it from, oh God, what's her name? It's another YouTube channel in here. She's based in the UK. Oh gosh. So I'm going to show you how I separate my art really quick, and then I'll pop off here. So let's do this again. All right. So this is the logo I got to separate. Let's see if I can remember how to do it, because I've been doing so many one color things, like for real. So many. Oops, that's not what I wanted. What new? Okay, so this is how I usually start. I don't know if this box is good. I don't know why her logo came with this box around it. Oh yes, yeah, there we go. So I'm gonna make this. I usually stick to no more than 11 inches for a print like this. Let's see here. It just depends on what it looks like. See, now that looks bad. Okay, that looks good. So I don't know if you can see this. Let me know if you can't. So basically what I do is this, and then, well, I guess I'll wait on that. So hold on, I'm trying to do this from memory because it's 13. No, it's not, is it? I was gonna say. I just want to make sure this is good. So 11, that's 11 and a half though. I think that looks good. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, so this is basically what I do is, or no, that's not it. I take this, well, I ungroup it for one. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm new. I'm not gonna pretend I know what I'm doing all the time. So I take this and I erase one color totally. Oh shoot, it's actually erasing all the colors. Ah, no. Undo. Don't erase the whole thing. But that's how I do it though. How did I? Is it select? Hold on, y'all. I haven't done this in a minute. Y'all gotta bear with me. I might have to go refer to that YouTube video, because I saved that specific video she did. Trying to remember. Hold on. See object. Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. So, no, that's not right. Here we go. I think I got it now, y'all. Same fill and stroke. Okay, now we're good. So I do that, and then the eraser tool, I come in and I erase all of the yellow. There we go. So that's it. That took all the yellow out. Make sure. Yep. And so this becomes one screen right here. And then, let me see. Where is my, I just need, oh gosh, I've had so much stuff go through here. Hold on. I don't have a place where I like save my where I save my like registration marks or anything. I just like literally take it from my own stuff. Just need to find it. Like I'll just open, or I'll take it from a past person that I've done work for. See, here's some separation from mine already. Just keep like that. But I just deal. I just want that, and then I paste it. Boom, 1. Paste again. Boom, 2. And I'm just gonna. Oop, is that the whole thing? Yeah, there we go. Just kind of move it to the middle. Oh shoot! Why is that separated like that? Oh, okay, here. We're going to do it this way. I got to group this. Group that. Okay, there. So this template I have right here is the same size as my my platen. So I'll know where I want it to hit at. Like a general idea where I want it to hit at. I like to run my designs a little more like towards the top of it. Okay, perfect. So I got that aligned, and now that's ready for me to print it. And so then I will, actually, why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. I did that totally wrong, y'all. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go back and redo this because I still need the yellow part. I didn't think about it. Or let's see if we can do it this. I'm going to see if I can do this in a roundabout way. This is not the way I usually do it, but where did it go? I hate when I have too many windows open. Let me see what the specs are. I wonder. What is this? Sorry, y'all. Oh, this is so hard today. Hold on. We're going to just delete this whole thing. I'm going to take this just so I don't have to open it again. And I'm going to just put this at 12. Oh, gosh, that's really tiny. 25. I'm just going to paste it right here so that I know where to find it. Okay, and then I'm going to just totally remove that. Or maybe I can just do, what is it, Control? Nope, that's not right. That is Control Z. So let's just go all the way back to that. So I forgot. I'm supposed to duplicate this. That's how I do it. Okay. Duplicate that. That's not how I do it. I'm having a brain fart. Everything yesterday really threw me off a lot. Like, and yeah. So let me see if I can. I'm trying to do it from memory too, which isn't helpful. So bear with me. Let me see. Let me check the comments here. I have to find my phone and switch to you there. Oh, no worries. I'm just messing around, trying to remember things. How do I usually do this? Y'all get to see the raw process of this because sometimes I really don't remember stuff. Okay, I think I got it. I don't need to duplicate this. I don't need to duplicate it. All I need to do is take this. Make sure, is this grouped? No, it's not. I don't know why that's not grouped like that. It's grouped on the other time. Oh, there's a screen. Okay. So let's paste that bad boy there. And I only use 2. I tried doing 6. And I don't know. I don't feel the need for it on simple designs. I feel like that's probably better use for something that's more complex. Okay, so I'm gonna click this. Now it's coming back to me, y'all. Now it's coming back to me. Do I want that there? I guess I do. I guess I didn't need to move that, but so I'm gonna click this. All right, and group it, and then click this. Select same stroke, and then eraser tool, erase it, erase, 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 and it's gone. Okay, so that would be my first screen. So I would come here and save. Oh, nope. I always forget this step. You have to have it lined up. Oh, shoot. What the heck? Why is it doing that? I don't know why it's ungrouping itself. I thought I hit that. Maybe I didn't. Okay, so then I come and select all. Then I center it. Okay, there we go. And then boom, that's it. So then I would file, save as, and then go to her folder and go screen 1, black. And then I like to say ready to print. So that lets me know I can go there, click that, and print it. If something happens or I lose it, whatever, I can always reprint it again. Screen 1, black. Okay. And then I go back. Oh shit, that's not gonna work because I aligned it. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so discombobulated today. So I'm gonna have to go redo that. Align. Oh shoot, what the heck is going on? I'm going through it, y'all. Group. There we go. Man. Align first. That's what you do. Now, you pick the same fill. It's like, how many times am I going to do this? Jeez. That, select, same, fill and stroke. Now we do that. Now we do that. So that the screens actually line up, right? That's what we want. Okay. So now that is one screen. Okay. And I just like to double check to make sure, because I've done this 2 times. Oh, shoot. Well, it's probably aligned. I don't know why it's ungrouping. I guess it ungroups when you do that. That's different. But that looks pretty centered to me. I'm going to go ahead and group it. Now that's still moving. Hold on, y'all. I haven't had this much trouble with this before. Why are you doing that? Because I usually just do this. Let me make sure it's grouped. I don't know why it's doing. And Adobe keeps changing stuff too, because they were changing. They changed a couple of my settings with updates, and I'm like, I don't even know why you're doing that. I didn't even ask you to change that setting. I don't know why I would do that. So this is screen 1 black. Now I'm going to pay attention here. So this is now grouped. Okay. I'm going to, oh, okay. There we go. I am not on my game today, y'all. I'm not on my game. Okay. Select aim, fill and stroke. Okay. Now I did that right. Okay, so oops. Dang it, I did it again. Select aim, fill and stroke, eraser. I am struggling today. I'm so tired, y'all. I probably should have done this being tired, but here we are. Okay. Now, we just print it like that. So this would be, so let me go ahead and resave this. I'm just going to hit save like that. Okay. And then I'll go back and undo that. Okay. And then I'm going to hit the same thing and do the same thing on, hit the same thing on this. And yes, it's going to select everything, but I'm not obviously going to erase the registration marks. Yeah, there we go. Just make sure all of that's all gone. And then only yellow's there. And then this will be my second screen. So hit File, Save As, Screen 2. Yellow. Oops. Ready to print. Okay. Get out of here. Okay. Okay. And so that's how I do my separations. I just had a really tough time doing that just then for whatever reason. I don't know why, but that's usually if I have to separate art, that's what I do. So I'm just going to come back here and group this whole thing and just make sure that it was the size that I was looking for. Actually, that's a bit big, isn't it? So I might have to redo that. I'm not sure. But that's basically how I separate my screens, like on simple stuff. Now, the lady I learned it from, I cannot remember her name. Dang, I wish I could. But she was the one that showed that. And she uses it for, it seems like everything. When she was showing it on her video, it was on like a sweet design. Her designs are always sweet, but yeah, I mean, she does that spot color. It works, I guess. So yeah. But yeah, that's how I do that. And that keeps it simple for me. I've tried so many ways to like separate stuff. Like, I think the old way I used to do it was, which I mean, it works. And you know, I always have it in my toolbox. The way I used to do it was that I would take, that's why I think I was confusing it with, because I would duplicate it and then put them like side by side, or the, you know, basically make two different screens that are the same, and then just remove one color off of each, so that one was just the yellow, one was just the black, but it still was like the same thing. So when it printed, it lined up. So you can do it that way too. As those are two simple, super easy ways to do it. I don't know how everybody else does it, but that's what works for me, because I'm not an artist. I don't enjoy doing that. I know that I have to do it, and I want it to be as simple as possible while still making the artwork look good. So shout out to that lady. If I remember her name, I will share it with you guys. So maybe you can go see her stuff. She's got a lot of cool informational videos on her channel too. So yeah. But other than that, I don't have a whole lot else going on. Just waiting to see what the damage is going to be today. And I need to do a quote for, oh gosh, yeah, I forgot. The guy I work for part-time wants shirts from me too. He wants 100 shirts. So, and his logo, let me see if I can, and oh shoot, yeah. In fact, let's do this. So I'm going to share one more time, and I'll show you what his logo looks like. This is the guy I work for. Hold on. I'm getting used to this now, guys. Getting used to it now. Okay, so I'm going to go over here to Fiverr. So this is how I get my separations done most of the time. If I have something, I mean, I haven't had anything. No, maybe one. I had one that he couldn't do. That I would, if I don't use him, I'll go to Graphics Source, but I haven't had to go to Graphics Source in a long time. But this guy here, he does them for like $10 to $20, you know, depending on what it is, but most of my stuff is text. So what in the world? Oh, there's the logo. Why did it load like that? I need to update my oh my goodness. What is happening here? See if I can open it over on let's see, Fiverr. Right here. See if it loads over here on I guess it's not Explorer anymore. It's Edge. Whatever. See if I can sign in here really quick. Does it have my login information? Because I totally don't remember it. Oh, yes. Awesome. Okay, so this is the guy I use. So if you're looking for somebody to vectorize your stuff like super cheap and he's good, he's consistent, this guy, Sadman S on Fiverr. So here we go. So let's view what he's done. So I usually only save, I only care about this one. He does it in like, he gives you every version, but I just want the AI version because from there I can do everything else. So, okay. So let's see. What do you mean you can't open it? That doesn't make sense. That doesn't make sense. Okay. So there it is. So part of it's white. Oh, he did vectorize it that way. Gross. I should have told him not to do that. Like the shadow, because I actually hate that about his logo, but I mean, it's whatever he wants. I'll figure it out if he really wants it that way. What is this on? Let's go 100. Man, I am so tired. All right, then I'm going to show the transparency grid. You can kind of see it right there. So this is his logo, and it's a white dove with this purple text here. How on earth did he do that? Wow. I'm just going to group this really quick. I just want to see. How did he vectorize that text like that? Why are you not ungrouping? Sometimes I wonder if there's something wrong with my computer. That's super weird. It's not ungrouping for some reason. Today is the day for problems, apparently. Today is the day. I usually don't have this much trouble with Adobe, but okay. Yeah, that's very weird. Okay, can I just kind of do this? Maybe? No? Wow. Well, let me try reopening it then. No? I don't know why it's doing that. That's super, super weird. Usually it just opens right up and I can ungroup it and move on with my life. Here, hold on. I got to do it this way because that white. Maybe. Like it's not doing it. That's super weird. I might have to take it back to him or something. Unless the live is messing it up. I don't know why. It's never done this before. It's never done this before. It's showing out. Why? Unless it's like fastened to this artboard or something, which I'm not sure how to, if it is some kind of way, I don't even know how to undo that. Well, now it's saying group it. What? What in the world is going on here? That's weird. That is super weird. Yeah, it's treating it as if. So yeah, I'll have to go back to my art guy and see if that's something he's able to do, or maybe I know he gives it to me in AI. Let's see, not AI, PDF. That's what I meant to say. Let's see if it does. Might be having issues, or it might have. Oh, that's weird. Maybe this is an Explorer thing. I don't know what's going on today, you guys. I don't know what's going on. What is even happening right now? Okay, let's try it over here on Google. I don't know why that would matter, but let's just see. Oh, this isn't. It needs to update. Oh my gosh, what is happening? Can I download something? Anything? Man, my computer's just not going to work today, you guys. It's not going to work today. Well, I guess on that note, I will have to figure out what's going on with that and go from there. Hold on, here we go. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there. That has never happened. And I can't update yet because I'm doing this. So that's okay. I'm going to get off here. I'm super tired, but I got stuff to do. I got to go prep these screens. And, well, I need to print out the transparencies, prep the screens, and, yeah, tomorrow, planning on either tomorrow or Monday to print both of these orders. So the Hopman O'Brien, the yellow and black one, and then that blue one. I just got to figure out what to do with that butterfly. So, yeah, but I'm going to get off here, and I will talk to you guys later, and hopefully the storm that happens today won't be too bad. Please. It's crazy this spring for whatever reason. But all right, guys. I will talk to you guys later. Take it easy. Have a great weekend. And be safe if you're in the Midwest, because Mother Nature is having her way this weekend. So, all right. Peace out, y'all.